Okay, let's talk about how you're being defrauded every single day. I see a lot of signs and different advertisements from different contractors and roofers and stuff, and they say things like fully bonded and insured or licensed and insured. What does this stuff even mean? So, number one, let's break down the whole license thing. The only license that a roofer or a builder is going to have in the state of Kentucky is a business license, which means absolutely nothing. So I have a license in Bowling Green, I have a license in Greensburg, I have a license in Campbellsville, I have a license in Taylor County, I have a license in Columbia. What does that mean? It means I pay them money to work there. That's it. I'm being taxed as a business. Has nothing to do with my credibility or my work ethic or my workmanship or quality or nothing. I don't have to pass a test. I just have to give them my info so that they can take my money from me. So licenses mean nothing. You can get a plumbing license or an electric license in Kentucky, and that means something. You know, you got to pass a test, you got to be in the trade for a certain amount of time, you got to get your work inspected, but that does not apply in building and roofing. Other states are different. You got to pass a contracting test, or you got to pass a roofing test. You got to have so that's what a license is in Kentucky. It's nothing. All right, let's touch on bonding, because that's real quick and real easy. Bonding is a project-specific type of insurance policy where this only applies for like really big projects. Say you're going to build a school and you're hiring people. You're going to mandate that whoever's bidding your project has to be bonded for a certain amount. That's an insurance policy for that project that covers you if you screw up. And it's pretty expensive. Say it's a $500,000 project. You could pay 5 to 10% of that $500,000 just for the insurance policy on that project. That's what a bond is. So you're not going to be dealing with any type of bonding on the residential side. That's really only a commercial thing. So that's what bonded is. And then we've got two other types of insurance. All right, we got liability insurance and we have workers' compensation insurance. Let's touch on liability. Liability is not mandated. It's something extra that you can carry. So I've got a $1 million liability policy, and what that means is that if I'm working on a house like behind here, and you know, a ladder, or let's say I'm going to re-shingle it, and I'm lifting a pallet of shingles up on the roof, and the thing breaks and the pallet of shingles goes into your living room, that's going to be a big problem, and I'm going to need to take out a claim on my liability policy to cover that and fix your house, because I'm not going to have like 30 grand to do that just sitting in my bank. That's what liability is. So it protects the builder and the homeowner in case of accidents to your property and stuff. That's a nice thing to have, just a little peace of mind. And then workers' comp. Workers' comp is mandated by the state of Kentucky. If you employ somebody, you have to insure them if they get injured. Personal injury. That's what workers' compensation is. And here's where most people don't understand. If you're paying somebody cash, if you're giving them a 1099, or if you're writing them a W-2, they are your employee, and if they get hurt working for you, you are liable for their injuries. That includes medical, that includes lost wages, that includes everything. You will get your pants suit off, and you will lose, whether you're paying cash, whether you're writing them a 1099, or whether they're a W-2 employee. You have to have workers' comp. And the scary part is, as a homeowner, if your builder, your contractor, your roofer, whatever, if he doesn't have a policy that covers the people working on your house, guess who's liable if somebody gets hurt? Guess who's going to get sued if somebody gets hurt? You and the builder, both of you. So make sure he's got a certificate of insurance that proves he has an active workers' comp policy. It's not worth the risk for us or for you to not have it. And honestly, if it wasn't mandated, I probably wouldn't have it. I'm not a huge fan of the government mandating stuff like that, but it is, and so you need to go ahead and get it. So that breaks down all of the insurances. Hope that's helpful. Go ahead and like and follow the page for more videos like this.